power flows where blame goes. So the person.
Never heard that.
Yes, I heard that a few days ago. It was the person. If you're always blaming somebody else, you're giving them the power over you.
Yeah.
So if you're blaming your parents for your upbringing, then they have the power over you. You know what I mean?
Or at least the situation did.
The situation. You know what I mean?
Because maybe your parents. Because I don't like blaming parents. Maybe your parents didn't have another choice but to not be entrepreneurs.
Exactly.
They literally had to work to give you the opportunity. I get a lot of people. We started a lot of our programs because people were making excuses like our parents weren't wealthy, so we didn't know how.
The thing is, the fault. If you come from this perspective that everything is your fault, you blame yourself. Now the power is yours because now you can do something about that.
And you don't have to call it fault. You can just say the responsibility to change the situation also falls on you.
It may not be your fault, but it is your problem. So
thank you. Beautiful. That is the best quote coming out.
These are not my words. I've heard these. I've heard these. I'm not taking credit for these words at all. But I use them because they're powerful. You know what I mean? It may not be your fault, but it is your problem. So now you have to deal with it. Because the only person that can deal with it is you. Because it is your problem. And no one cares that it is your problem. Because they're not affected by your problems. Only you are.
And this is the problem with the woke generation. They think they know who's caused every problem in the world.
Exactly.
And every time they hit a hard spot, they're like, I'm going to blame somebody else because I'm woke onto how the world actually works, how I'm oppressed, how I can't win.
Exactly.
Wake your ass up.
Wake up.
And realize that your problems in your life can only be solved by the mind in your life, which is yours.
Exactly. And if you live life in that perspective, you're always going to have problems for the rest of your life, and you're always going to be a victim to those problems because the world's never going to stop having problems.
Never.
But you have to be better at handling those problems as they come. Yeah. And that's how you build yourself. But back to the health situation. So that was happening to me for a very long time. And then it came to a point where this is it. This is done. I'm tired of this. I want to really change my life. And within the last 2 years or so, I completely changed my diet. I used to eat 4, 5, 6 times a day. I used to have burgers. I used to eat everything under the sun. And it came to a point when I said to myself, if I really want to test the mind that I think that I've built, I have to test it against my body. Because your body is a reflection of your mind.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Your body is a reflection of the decisions that you've made. And the decisions that you've made are reflected upon the mind and the things that you think about and how you handle situations. So now I'm grateful because I've been on the other end of it, literally being on the obesity spectrum. Like I have pictures before and after and where I am now. And my mind is 10 times more clear. I'm more confident. I could literally and it's a kind of confidence that no one can take away from me because you could just look at yourself and know, I sculpted this. You know what I mean? I built this. I am the sculptor and I'm the sculpture at the same time. I am carving myself. And that's how I see health. So this is going to be a journey that I'm going to do forever. Health is probably the biggest thing.
Thank you. It's not when people call it like
a diet or a
diet.
Yes,
no, it is
your lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. You don't commit to it for a week or. This is the problem. People say I want to look better in 4 weeks. But
what about the fifth?
What about the fifth week? Just because you didn't have a competitive body at the end of week 4, you're done.
You're done
building this lifelong. Like you said, sculpture.
Yes.
You don't know what it could be.
Exactly.